Well, a very good afternoon to everybody. Thanks for joining us on our sunset safari. As you can see, I'm here at my favorite waterhole here on Djuma. It is Treehouse Dam. But yes, good afternoon everybody. My name is Cedric, and behind the camera with me here on Rusty we've got Rian. So we are in the beautiful Djuma Private Game Reserve, of course in Sabi Sand, South Africa. We just had some elephants at the inflow. I'm just going to put my bifocals on quickly once again. And guess who else we had coming past us here about 5 minutes ago? June. Of course, that female hyena. She was walking directly north into the bush. Of course, we can't follow hyenas in the thickets, but she came past us and she headed straight north. So I'm going to maybe try and shoot around and see if we can locate her again. But so far, no luck. But it is a beautiful day. It's warm, it's lovely, a little bit of wind, but it is sunny. Well, joining us this afternoon on Drive. On Wendy, we've got a new face that's going to be joining us. He's on his interview drive. It is Gabe. And of course, behind the camera with Gabe, we're going to have Muscles and Paul. All the way in Pridelands, we're going to have a Rexon and a BK. And all the way in the northwest in Madikwe, James and Johan.
We found a little 2-track, took the 2-track, and we came right. We found these ellies. They have made their way a little bit closer to the water than what I thought. So maybe with some action they'll start waking up now. This female does look a bit tired. Looks like she's taking a bit of a nap. And the sub-adult on the left was just throwing some sand on him as well, just to exfoliate the skin a little bit. We can all use that during this winter time. We can tell she's nice and sleepy or a bit more relaxed. If you look at the tip of her trunk there, she's not flexing much. Obviously, again, Murphy's Law, like I said, it was flat on the ground, muscles were all relaxed, eyes were half closed, semi-closed. She's picking up on something in the wind pheromones. A nice little scratch of the ear there. Oof, you can feel that, can't you? That feels good. Yeah, look at that. Look at all those veins and arches on the back of the ear. Look at that. Wow. Wow. There's a little bit of stuff coming out of a temporal gland there as well. It's a little gland on the side of her head. Yes.
This is the Dark Mane Mahiwa male. Now, before we go and get fuel, what we decided to do is nip into the area where they had the mother cheetah and her 3 babies this morning. And apparently they killed an impala somewhere around here. And this guy, I think, stole it from them. Excuse me. I'm just going to call this in on the radio. Yeah, affirmative. I've just got here. Animal is still static. Same place. Wild Earth, James. Please go ahead. Anyway, I don't know. Yeah, I think so. It's just off Twane Road. So I think he stole the kill from them, and I think that they would have absconded. I'm very pleased not to see any little cheetah carcasses around here. Copy, thanks very much. That's very nice of him. He's just said that he's going to look after the radio for us. Yeah, Mildred. Okay, there are 2 things about this. He is big. I mean, I'm not sure how tall he is. I'm not sure how heavy he is, but he's in superb condition, which on the screen makes him look big. If you didn't know that Tom Cruise was 5'6", you'd think he was pretty big too, but he isn't. He's just he's a very small man, but he's in very good condition. And it's very similar to this lion. This lion is in absolutely mint condition. Look at him, he doesn't have a scar on his face.
Hyena here. This is one of the species, of course. If you look around in the area, you tend to see that hyena population in different area of reserve, they're overpopulated. Right here, this is my first time to find hyena in the den, which is really amazing. I believe that I now understand why the impala, they were not happy when we get there. They were all like clustered together in one area. They get the scent of a hyena, but they can't see the hyena where it comes from. Hyena is sitting about 100 meters away from the impala, and the wind, it comes from the hyena and feed the impala. Such amazing and beautiful. This is look like a den. It's one of the things. Hyena created a den. If you look at the way hyena they behave when they have a youngster, it gives an advantage for the hyena to raise the youngster up to success. If there's no disease, of course, that can kill the youngster while they're still young, they're very much immune into most of disease that are around in the area. That's the reason you find that success on the population of hyena is so good. Great, it's beautiful here at Pridelands. We have this beautiful leopard with us here. I'm sure it might be Pixie Pan female, one of the female that she's more relaxed in the area. I've been really crossing finger. My colleague told me that there's no Sahari, there's no leopard at the moment. It's all gone to the north, and the Pixie Pan female, she's back into the surrounding. The reason why earlier on with those impala, I was right, I was predicting right. It seems like, of course, the way they have clustered all together, because it's very close there, it could be the scent of the combination of different species that were around in that area. It could be the leopard or the hyena, but the impala never ever get the right direction where it comes from. But finally, we saw the impala jetting off, immediately off towards the impala plains, which is amazing to see that, and the leopard maybe quitted and come slowly towards the west. We're not far apart from the hyena and the impala that we're seeing earlier on, and the zebra.
Hey guys, looks like we've swapped over from rosettes to spots. It was a bit dark here at the cloud cover, but we have found some spotted hyenas. Okay, let's be honest, we didn't find them, they kind of found us. As we pulled out of those lines busy munching away on the hippo, we bumped into 6 of these little guys, just patiently waiting for their turn to go and get some meat. I'm sure maybe 1 or 2 of them picked up something early hours of this morning, maybe stole a kill or something from a leopard. There was quite a bit of commotion on this side. Here comes the 7th hyena. We just need like another 7 more, and I think we've got a battle on our hands here. I do see some lights in the background there, so I do think we might have 2 more on the way. Otherwise, I'm just really not good at this. Here he comes. So very, very difficult to distinguish between male and female. Males are generally smaller, but then you get the difference, and then you get the challenge of seeing how old they are, trying to determine age. Poor and I just did a quick calculation. Listen, I'm a game ranger, not a mathematician, but we have figured out that there are roughly 11 hyena here. 3 more, and I think it will be game on. We've decided to just relocate outside of that lion sighting, just to spend some time with these very underrated creatures. I don't know if we'll be able to go back in there, as we are on the more commercial side of Djuma. Hey, Ribbon. I know Ribbon. And Bilo and Ribbon. Yo, this is very cool. This is super cool. Thanks guys for the IDs, I really appreciate that. I'll get, oh, here comes a male lion or something. What's going on? I swear. Kathy Lee, it must be my blessings. I got blessed by Sangoma, had a pastor put his hand on my head and pray for me. So hopefully this is the start of a very cool and lustrous relationship with wild earth. Hopefully we can get these guys out more often. I think it's just literally the size of the carcass though. I'm blowing smoke my own way, but I do think it's just the size of the carcass and pretty. I think they're just waiting. The smell, the pungent smell, and probably making them salivate. They're getting super excited. I think that little spark there might be what was needed.
It has been a fantastic afternoon as always. No matter what you're going to see, it's just being out here in the African wilderness and to show everybody, if it's birds, if it's a plant, if it's a leopard, lions, whatever. It is always nice. But yes, I just want to say a good thank you and a huge thank you to everybody for joining us on our sunset safari. Thank you so much for the comments, for the questions. And yeah, make sure that you do tune in tomorrow morning, because I think tomorrow morning is going to be a magical morning with some amazing sightings. But yeah, from these impalas, as you can see, they are just hanging around. I think they're saying, please don't leave us alone, don't leave us alone. But as well, very happy for Gab getting those lions this afternoon. Wonderful for him. Great start. And all those hyenas as well. And of course Rexon came to the party there in Pridelands with Pixie Pan. Beautiful. But yes, from the impalas, from Rian and myself, and of course the rest of the Wild Earth crew, have a wonderful evening further. Or morning or afternoon, wherever you're watching from.